Okay, welcome to the stream. Here we are playing Cultist Simulator. I'm just gonna do a quick check to see that everything is going streaming out well. Let's see. Where's my thing? All right, just a sec. Let's just see here. All right, just a moment. Okay, good. Might have heard a little echo, but that's okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, the audio. Turn the game audio down just a bit so you can hear my beautiful voice. All right. So, here we are doing the thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Raw profits. I want to get rid of notoriety. I have to get rid of notoriety. Yes. I have to get rid of notoriety. Leo is already trying to get rid of some notoriety. That's good. So, we'll do that. And then Leo will do that. That's good. That is our immediate concern. What are our less immediate concerns? Our less immediate concerns, we have to get more lore and more items. Maravine Idol is 4 heart. That's good. So let's see. We want to do these expeditions. We have to send our cultists out to do stuff. Do expeditions. That's our thing. There are a couple other things we should do. Oh, I could. All right. Last time I painted this unique painting. I could do another one with lantern. But well, I mean, I could just do it, but it causes notoriety. Notoriety is always an issue. So, let's see. We immediately want to get rid of the notoriety, and then every one of the expeditions causes another notoriety. So that's a thing. What else should we do? I could do... Oh, I could... collection of poetry. That's interesting. I could... use this with 4 lessons learned to gain more passion. I could do that. Because the collection of poetry gives me a lesson learned. I need 4 of them to upgrade my passion to the highest level. And so I only need 1 more, and it's not too difficult to get 1 more. So, let me just look at the thing. Yeah. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah. So, well, that's okay. That's the other thing, is painting creates mystique, which usually is kind of pointless, but I'm trying to get rid of this notoriety. I'm trying to get rid of the notoriety, and the way I do that, I have my heart disciples try to get rid of it, and they get rid of notoriety, but they also will sometimes grab mystique if it's around. So that's a little... Wait a minute. Look at this. I've got glimmering. Where did this come from? All right. That makes it easy. I don't even remember what I was doing last stream exactly, but I had some glimmering, so that's going to be a lesson learned. Use those to get the passion up to the highest level. Good. That's a plan. Oh, I can upgrade this. Oh, that's okay. I can upgrade my moth lore a little bit more. That's not a huge priority. These Forgotten Chronicles. Have I found everything? No, I have not. Okay, no problem, no problem. What other stuff? We have 22 funds, which is good. That is a nice margin. But you can always have more. So just do that. And I don't want to... I can trade in these and get money. Well, I'll get something I can sell for money. But that also creates mystique. So we'll leave that for a bit. We won't do that. And yeah. Oh, and I should dream. I should dream in order to get something. Usually I want Secret Histories lore. That's what I want. Yes. Okay. This goes away. That's fine. What are we... All right. We're going to get Restlessness. That's good. That's... Well, that's okay. At least. Oh, we got rid of... We got rid of notoriety. Good. All I need to do is get rid of the other notoriety. Then I won't have any problems with notoriety for a while. Right. So. And the mystique's going away. Good. And we're not going to get a thing. Okay, good. I got a vitality. That's fine. We're going to get restlessness. And I'll paint to get rid of it. Here we are in the Mansis once again. A Forgotten Chronicle. Yes, please. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Glimmering. A lesson learned. Good. Forgotten Chronicle. Put that over there in the pile. Glimmering. A lesson learned. I want 4 of them. And I can just get them like this. Good. So, the raw profits are going to go away. I can sort of preserve them. Just in case I need them. I can preserve them for a little bit. Alright, someone's getting rid of notoriety. That's good. How do I... I'm supposed to upgrade that. Right. Alright, whatever. This I can get rid of. How? Yes, by painting. Good. Now, the other thing I need to do... Okay. These guys, I can upgrade them to the highest level. In order to do that, what do I need? I need 21. She's got 5 to start with. That means I need 16. Lore will give me 6. I need 10 more. 10 more. That's only 4. Something has to be done there. I need... Well, I need... in order to upgrade, I can put in a lore, and then I can put in either a tool or a... what's the other... A tool or an influence. Influences are a little tricky to manipulate. Let's go back to the Mansis. Right. What's coming? Oh, notoriety is coming next. So, all right. She got rid of notoriety. That is excellent. Now we're cooking. Let's trade these in. We'll get money. These are articles I've written for these people. I've wrote them an article. If only were that easy in real life, you'd write an article and people give you money. Yay. Glimmering, a lesson learned. More. Okay. Now I sell the silver spintria. Okay. That will give me money. And this, erudition and mystique. So, trading these in gives me mystique, which is okay because, well, it's gonna, this guy is gonna hang around for a while. What am I up to? 26. A trembling heat. That is a forge influence. Let's try something else. Oh, erudition, a lesson learned. Well, I don't need that. I don't need that because I have already upgraded my reason to the highest level. A silent intensity. I sold a painting. That's nice. We're going to get restlessness. That's fine. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to do something weird. This guy, a pawn, I can upgrade him to a disciple. Now, you noticed he was the color of moth. Or maybe you didn't notice. But the color of moth, you get hangers-on. They can become pawns. And they can be upgraded to disciples. Restlessness. Get rid of restlessness. I got 12 funds. I'm up to 35. Another lesson learned. Good. One more lesson learned. I think my raw profit is going to go away. That's all right. I can get them back pretty easily. So, he's going to vanish, and yeah, they left behind an awareness of appetite, which is a small grail influence. Good. That's fine. Now, this guy is an erratic disciple. Loyal, if peculiar. Peculiar even for one of our kind. So, he's Moth 2. Like, for example, the edge pawn is edge 1. The moth one is moth 2. Disciple, follower, mortal. Oh, he's got edge 1. I think all of these guys have edge 1. The thing is, he's got a timer. And when the timer runs out, he goes insane, actually. He goes insane, which is ungood, you might say. So, but these guys, the disciples, I don't really need anything. I don't need them for anything. Oh, to get the thing, I need, yeah. I wanna promote her to disciple. I need just a little bit more heart and influence. That's fine. So, these are not hard, aren't they? Lantern, that's moth. Okay. That's grail. That's fine. So, let's go back to the Mantis and grind more secret histories. So this, all right. What are we going to do? Let's get rid of him. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I fund scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution, and all you need to do, someday, is to introduce me to someone else who will end matters properly. She smiles benignly. Add passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. Sure. Yes, that's exactly right. I'll come back tonight. The slot is consent. This is pretty creepy, honestly. I mean, you don't even know what's going on, but it's creepy. I got a little bit of money for that one. That's good. More money. Lesson learned. I have 4 lesson learned. Good. Now. Wait, no, that... How do I... Okay, how do I do it? This is how I do it. Okay, increase my skill to something extraordinary. I'll need enough lessons learned and something more. Oh, whoops. Clicked the wrong thing. Okay. So, something more is lore. If I know the right lore, I can employ the invisible arts to reach an even higher summit. I must choose between unreason and folly. Some might wonder what is the difference between unreason and folly, but let's go with Grail. Exercise the imagination, folly. Who desires but acts not breeds pestilence. The other one is moth, right? Unreason. Cut my hair, cut my bonds, cut my snip, snip, snip. Creepy. Folly. The apple tree never asks the beech how he shall grow, nor the lion the horse how he shall take his prey. Anyway, Grail. All right, we're going to upgrade passion to the highest level. Oh, I'm going to get sick. Okay. Well, just some exercise. I'm going to exercise. Oh, this is heart. That's right. Contentment is heart. Accept Poppy's offer. Okay. Well, my contentment is about to go away. All right, that's fine. That's whatever. Sell something of significant value. Okay. Back to the dream world. No, not the trembling heat. It's the same thing it was the other time. It's pointless. Okay, that's fine. Accept Poppy's offer. A tiny packet of tiny treasures. A gift from Poppy. She'll see me again in the season of rags. For me to make the introduction I promised. I don't know when that is. Eventually she'll come back. You might ask, why are... Oh, here we go. Poppy's request. In the season of rags, Poppy will return. 285 seconds. Okay. No problem. Heart. Okay. I believe... Let's... Alright. Oh, I don't have any edge guys. I have only Victor. So. Him... Like that, like that. Yes. Okay, the hunter is looking. Oh, I got a vitality. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Let's do it again. And let's go back to the dream world. Actually, I'm not... Well, the Mansis isn't necessarily the dream world as such. It is the world... It's another reality. And you visit it in your dreams. Exercise the imagination, folly, and now my soul lies ready. Passion. Another passion. Skill and open soul. Behold, they stand at my door and knock. If I hear any voice, I will open the door, and they will come into me and sup with them, and they with me. Passion and skill can increase no further. Okay. That might be useful. Having more passion is always useful. Well, after a certain point, it's like, what even is the point? But, let's see. A wood whisper. Let's study our moth lore. And let's sell this for money. Good. Now we're ill. Oh, as soon as I get out of the dream world, I can heal myself. Plus, I've got restlessness. That's a thing. Okay. Elridge. Elridge is waiting patiently until it's time to knife someone again. It's the patience that's really creepy, right? Let's see if I can upgrade somebody else. Oh, Claire. Yes. Oh. I should have used restlessness. That was dumb. All right. Let's get rid of restlessness and get more vitality. Oh, I've got vitality. Good. Whoop. Subtle rupture. Not useful right now. Fascination. Not useful. I don't want fascination, but I can get rid of it. Which should I get rid of first? Oh, fascination is about to proc. So there's about to be a thing that grabs the fascination and is generally nasty to deal with. Okay, glimmering or use a sanctuary. Okay. Money. Yes, good. We're up to 70 funds. Excellent. That's kind of a lot. I really don't need to do anything for money for a while. All right. Paint. That got rid of restlessness. We upgraded Eau Claire. Eau Claire rarely speaks. She chooses her words with care. Even her movements have become economical. She is never seen to blink. Yeah, the winter disciples are creepy. They are creepy. Oh, let's get some commissions. She wants moth very substantial. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, in fact, let's do that. Reason and passion. Because it's moth, you have to add some passion. Moth. Moth. There we go. All right, now let's cure this. You see, the sickness, it grabs a health, and it turns the health into sickness. Into an affliction. When you get sick, one of your health turns into an affliction. So, in order to cure yourself, there are a couple ways to cure yourself. In order to get the heart back, you have to cure the affliction. If you don't cure it, the timer runs out, and it becomes decrepitude, which you can get rid of and turn back to health, but it's tricky. It's trickier. How do I upgrade? Dreaming about it might advance it or change it. He wants a lantern commission. Good. What does Count Jannings want? He wants an edge, very substantial. I don't think I can do that one. My edge... Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. I have upgraded my moth lore. An Ecdesiast's Parable. What else can I do? And I can upgrade this winter one. Okay. Yeah. I could try to upgrade a disciple, but I need something else. Okay, moth, very substantial. Okay. Let's, all right. Let's go on an expedition. Let's put Isabet in charge, and Cat Caro. No, wait. Pope Clifton. And some money. The law does not touch this decaying fringe of the city. The mud here has claimed many lives, and there will no doubt be some wretched criminals or other lairing in the warehouse. Right. Some wretched criminals or other. Let's do the lantern commission. Yeah, there's my health. My health is back. Good. Let's dream. Should I dedicate myself? Can I, alright, that's an expansion thing, I think. I will dedicate myself to the pursuit of power. So I'll no longer be able to change it. Now we're getting restlessness. And restlessness again? Alright. Okay, the expedition continues. Watchers, mortals, perhaps even ordinary mortals, but quite a number of them. They can be fought, seduced, or deceived. All right. With lots of moth, we can deceive them. Let's get rid of the restless... Oh, yeah, now I can upgrade Cat Caro. And get rid of restlessness. What do you want? Library. I got a library. I made my headquarters at a bookshop. I've got a library. Anytime I need it, I can just look at books. A brief treatise on the lantern. Good. Is there anything else? Okay. Let's write this one. Reason and reason. Here we go. Reason and reason. We call upon the watchman who illuminates. The watchman will lend virtue to our lamps, that they will show us the perils to avoid. Probably. I need more lantern. Slee. The watchman will clear our sight so that we can almost certainly pass without error. Flame's dedication. I've whispered the words that the smith speaks to the iron, that the murderer speaks to their victims, that the fire speaks to its fuel. Only I know what I've done, but it has shaped my path now. I have advanced a step towards a terrible ascension. Dedication, power. I've dedicated myself to the acquisition of immortal power at any cost. Upgrade this card further to make a power victory possible. I must be a true initiate of the Mantis. I'll need to work with Forge aspect to invoke the Forge of Days and begin the change. Actually, that's not too difficult. But it's not too difficult, but there's no real reason to do it now. Because in order to do the final endgame, you need a lot of influence, like a lot. So you have to accumulate some tools and lore. Let's go back and grind here. Let's see. More restlessness. Contentment. The Forge's roar. I am never quite warm enough now. I have dreamed of the Forge, and I long for the heat of her flames. It is almost time to perform the work and begin the changes, but I must have enough Forge aspect. Exploration might find more. Okay, so this might actually... It's funny. This could actually cause a game over, I believe. A friendly visit from Poppy. This is the time, my dear. The sun in rags requires his conclusion. Will it be you, or do you have a friend? So you have to put in a follower. You cannot put in a summoned monster or a hireling. The hirelings will not do this. But we don't need this guy because he's about to go insane. A suitable conclusion. What a loyal friend you have here. Do say goodbye now. Dark. Promote and believer. All right. Cat Caro is now a disciple. She still performs in the theater sometimes. Cat Caro, the posters say, finds the path. Cat Caro knows the way. Do you know the way? Kaikaro does. Anyone else? Okay, I've got a good core of people. Let's... Yeah, there are a couple more people. Yeah, and I need to get rid of restlessness. So... That guy. And these popped up various... That's area addition. That is vitality. Cool. How's my expedition doing? Safe across the treacherous ground. The expedition continues. Back to the dream world. A forgotten chronicle. Yes, that's what I wanted. I finished the manuscript. Good. Good. And, yeah. I upgraded my winter on Operation of the Declining Sun. I've got 2 of them now. Okay. I could do a little more upgrading, but my expedition's about to be done, so I may get some books. That should be fun. Oh, it's notoriety again? Really? Right... Right when I was about to... Well, he should be able to leave. I hope he leaves before my expedition is truly over. Against the Watchers, a powerful deception. Look closer. Now close your eyes. A suitable conclusion. My follower is gone. I remain. Poppy Lascelles is seen here and there. She may have more to say to me. A chilly atmosphere. A peculiar chill lingers in my rooms. That's winter too. That becomes dread. All right, now Poppy Lascelles is a patron. All right, Porter. Porter goes unnoticed until he's ready. Those moth guys, they're creepy. She's now a patron. Get a commission. I am, Poppy says with a girlish giggle, curious about, oh, you know, the arts of blood and ice. It's silly, but allow an old woman her whims. Will you help me? So... chilly atmosphere. I want to... How can I get rid of that? Can I summon something? Can I summon something? Oh, maybe I can. Let's see. Sunset right. Chilly atmosphere. Forge. Neville. Summon a creature of smoky deception. Forge for the smoky spirit's summoning. Winter for its binding. It must know who will rule it. Okay, good. What does Poppy want? Here's what she needs. Commission Winter. Very substantial. Very substantial research on the corporal mysteries of winter. A lore fragment of at least 6. Yep, I can do that. So, now she will give me commissions. Grind... Whoops. The Dream World. Yes, grind the Dream World. 65 funds. Good. The Watcher's Confusion. Okay, I'm getting past those guys. That's fine. Now he's going to look for notoriety. And I'm about to get sick. We can deal with that. Treasures lie before us. Alright, now... Let's try to get rid of the notoriety that is about to pop. Oh, summoning a rebellious spirit. Wait. What does this thing do? Manifesting? Right. If this breaks free, it may try to drive you or your followers to insanity. Let's not deal with that. Sending it home. Back to the dream world we go. La 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 la. Okay, what's this? Erudition. Nope, I don't care. Okay. I've got vitality. That failed summoning might get dread. All right, the hunter is doing his thing. He's not going to grab the notoriety. A delayed delivery, a barred door, a cramped space, a hidden cargo. It's gone. We are safe. Now I've got dread. Although it produced a rising heat. That's interesting. Now I've got dread. What do I do with the dread? Let's try... Let's try painting. Sure, why not? Is the painting going to... Well, the problem is the painting gets a lot of mystique. And we're trying to get rid of notoriety here. So, the watchers here were guarding crates sealed with thief-signed ribbons. This was not a lawful operation. The owners of the cargo may not be pleased with our meddling. So, what did I get? I got, oh, Grey Dawn oil. Interesting. The precise color of the hours when one cannot sleep. I could make the winter painting with that. Was that everything? Oh, I got another Refulsion. Okay, and I got notoriety. Well, that was honestly kind of disappointing. But that's okay. We could go to St. Agnes Hospital, but... I mean, the problem with St. Agnes Hospital, there's another problem with that. But let's go to one of the other places. But assuming we can get rid of dread, assuming we can get rid of notoriety, and assuming we can get rid of dread. All right, that has grabbed notoriety. I have nothing to worry about. Let's try to paint ourselves happy. We're going to paint ourselves happy. Let's, Leo. Leo's a nice guy. We'll make a cool painting of Leo and we'll get happy. Come on, get happy. Meanwhile, let's go back to the dream world. And let's... upgrade our winter lore. Why not? Good. And I should do... all right. I'm going to do an expedition. Well, as long as I quickly get rid of the notoriety. What's going on here? Oh, okay. That's fine. Yes, she got rid of the notoriety. I'm happy about that. All right. So... should I... All right. Let's explore one of these places. Lockwood Fen. Cat Caro. Sylvia. Funds. Out into the mudlands. Somewhere, we're certain, is a shrine bedecked with precious oddments. If the locals try to kill us, we're probably heading in the right direction. That's how you know you're doing it right. Oh, I'm about... Yeah, that's... Okay. I need more vitality. Can I save this vitality until... Yeah, I can probably save the vitality for a few minutes. La 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 la. The artist reward. I got 2 funds for that. I did not get any contentment. That's annoying. I've got an affliction. Dread. Well... Can I... well, that's an interesting thing. Dread is edge. Let me see. I can try summoning something. Yeah, let's do that. I'm using my own... I'm using my own despair to fuel this ritual. And if it works, suddenly I'm not so despairing. Who knew it worked like that? It's just like the Doctor Who episode with the mummy on the train. It's like, give me your despair. And he sucks out all the despair. Like, oh, I feel better. So, yes, lantern. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Lantern and a knock disciple. Summon a sharp-edged lantern thing. All right. Okay. I've got Mystique. All right. Well, if we got Mystique, let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this stuff and just get all the Mystique. Wait. Well, actually, no. Let's not do that. I wonder if I can... All right. Doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot to preserve my vitality. That's okay. The expedition continues. How are we doing? Forgotten Chronicle. Yes, thank you. Forgotten Chronicle. Now, I need vitality, or I can just cure myself with money. What do you need? A library. Good. So, Watchers and Treacherous Ground. Basically the same stuff we faced before. So, I need a vitality. I mean, you know, I could use funds, but I... Waste not, want not. We call upon the Watchman. Oh, I gotta... Alright, it's the first obstacle. The Watchman will clear our sight, so we can almost certainly pass without error. Good. Let's go back to the Mansus. I summoned the sharp-edged lantern thing, and I got rid of my dread. Amazing. Alright, now I've got this hint. It's a nasty creature. It's got 8 lantern and 8 edge. So it's useful on expeditions, but I don't need it right now because I've already sent everyone I need. A challenge, Grim Lessons. Provide dread, use a pit, or use the silent intensity skill. Dread may breed. Hey, I've got that skill. Silent intensity. My mind is supernaturally grim. Silent intensity. That's me. So edgy. Alright. Expedition. Oh, the expedition went well. They got past the obstacle, I think. Fascination. I didn't want that. Now I need to cure my sickness. How are we? Are we going to get a fascination? No. Oh, this is shaping up to be bad. The guy's going to come. He's going to be distracted by Mystique. Wait, hold on. And we're trying to get through the obstacle. Let's see if I can get rid of Mystique. And Fascination. I can get rid of Fascination with one of these fleeting reminiscences. So that's good. Meanwhile, let's do the... Oh, I can't do the Winter Commission. Okay, no problem. Now we're deceiving the Watchers. That's good. Winter is being upgraded. That's fine. Let's do some unskilled labor. Just for something to do. Got past the Watchers. I've increased my mastery of the Ragged lore, which we call by its aspect Winter. The invocation of the Ivory Dove. There is a power that commemorates and grieves, from whom nothing is taken, but who cannot be deceived. You might expect to be able to crush him in your hand into bird-bone fragments. Now I've got Winter 8. So, my Winter has been upgraded. I should very shortly get more books. I healed my health. That's good. Let's heal our fascination. Good. Oh, I got more vitality. Even more vitality. This guy's messing with my mystique. Excuse me. The hint is gonna unsummon. That's fine. Treasures lie before us. Okay. So I feel like he's gonna grab the notoriety. Oh, that's weird. So she, peculiar rumor. She was unable to do anything with the mystique. Maybe another one of my disciples can grab that one. The Ring-Use Shrine. Here on a flat rock, inches above the marsh water, is a throne carved of yew wood, ripe with fungus, ornamented with tarnished copper. This is the shrine we seek. Apple green paint marks ritual circles on the rock. The remains of sacrifices past squelch beneath our feet as we search the shrine. In a little hollow in the throne rests an oiled bundle of treasures. Okay. We got some stuff. The Winged Doll. In an attic above a skeleton house, there was a window. Beside the window, there was a box. In the box, there was a bandage. In the bandage was a twist of clotted hair. In the hair was wound a doll, because the window had never been opened. I don't exactly know what that means, but it's very creepy and moth-like. Anyway, this is a tool. Moth 4 tool. Icon of St. Agnes. St. Agnes of Bohemia was renowned for a pious dedication to the mortification of the flesh. This icon makes for grisly viewing. Well, it doesn't look that bad. That's a knock 4 tool. Cool. Vital pigment. It is not usual for this red to survive the death of the body. I used one of those to make the Grail painting. The Flayed Tantra. This Tantra is recorded as being spoken by an enigmatic individual identified as Peel, with many of the qualities of the mythological Naga. The Flayed Tantra played a notable part in Alexander Sparrow's paranoid pamphleteering. Alright. So, that is in Sanskrit, written in Sanskrit. So we got to translate it first. But that's going to be heart lore. That's good. I'm up for that. I'm almost certain this guy is going to grab my notoriety. That's annoying, but whatever. Yeah, he went ahead and grabbed that. Alright. So, alright. We're going to need... I'm going to get a raw profit again. Yes, and I can do it with the Fleeting Reminiscence. Very good. A little bit of moth, a lot of grail, and someone to open the way. So, this guy's... I'm assuming this guy is going to create... oh, the lantern... The lantern influence became fascination. That's annoying. But, now I've got a book I can read. Peel was numbered among the great hooded princes, but it breaks with its brethren and follows the thunderskin in the endless dance. Cool. Fascination. Moth. Oh, you know what I can do? Well, do we need fascination? Do we need to get rid of fascination quickly? Probably not. They'll try to use it to upgrade evidence. If they're meticulous, they'll always succeed. Fleeting reminiscence. Oh, I can get rid of it. Fleeting reminiscence. Good. Getting rid of fascination. And now we've got restlessness. Oh, I've got a raw profit. Excellent. Let's use our one weird trick and summon another one. Right. Tentative evidence. We got tentative evidence. And restlessness. We got restlessness. Once Peel had peeled itself, it had the ink it needed to write the Tantra. It had to face the wrath of its fellows. Here's the invocation it used to fend them off. The Geminate invocation. The sister and witch has always been invoked for protection, at crossroads and at moonrise, and where the land shelters the sea. Heart 8. We're one step closer. Can I do it? Oh, I got another Maravine idol. That's interesting. I don't think I can do it yet. To exalt a disciple to a Tarantellist, I'll need heart to at least this 21st intensity. 13, so I need an 8. Yeah, the painting would do it. Otherwise, I need to do more stuff. So, let's see. I wonder, can I, how do I, heart, winter? Winter, heart? Subvert the ragged lore. Even in the snow, in the silence, in the white, without colors, life will never quite cease. Well, that will give me, that will take me a step closer to what I want, but I'll be getting rid of my winter lore. That's not good. Huh. Well, obviously I need more books. But of course, alright, I gotta get rid of my tentative evidence, then I can get more books from the thing. Okay. Right. So, I need to get rid of restlessness too. What are we doing here? Alright. Let's get rid of restlessness by upgrading this guy. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. 2. Okay. Right. There are more of these locations. So, I'm going to split the level 6 lore into 2 level 4, and I can use those to find the expedition locations. Now I've got a pawn. Good. That got cured. That got cured. We're doing all right. And I got 2 raw profits. All right. Grind the thing. So, let's go. You try to get rid of the evidence. Yes. Let's get a little more money. Why not? Two furtive truths. Okay. Oh, alright. So, I'm going to have an affliction, and I'm going to need vitality to get rid of it. Almost like I planned it that way. Fascination. I didn't plan that. But, fortunately, I can get rid of it. Go away. So, I await word. My minion has not returned. They have failed. And I got another notoriety. That's not good. Oh, yeah. I gotta do this. So, wait. Alright. Yes. So I have a little bit of time. I can summon another thing. Okay. Now, the question is whether I should try to do this or I should just get rid of the tentative evidence. Alright, let's just try to get rid of the tentative evidence. Carisham. Drive through the downs to the coast where the gray-green land meets Atlantic gray. Search along the road for signs to Carisham Town. You will rarely find it, even if you've visited before. And its inhabitants guard their secrets with curse and cudgel and fast-bolted door. You found all the expeditions in the Shires, although you can find and visit Carisham several times. So, that's good. Now, I can start finding these expeditions. Find sites to explore on the continent. Little wars, great intrigues, cryptic priesthoods, mystic crimes. All past now, but what traces did they leave? Alright, we're getting... That's the Season of Despair. That's fine. Heal Affliction. Good. I've got a spare raw profit. In fact, let's go ahead and get another one. Orthos Wood. The pines grow thick as hairs on a dog's back. The airs of the inner wood are chokingly thick with rosin and dust. The source that brought you here claimed that in the dawn times, the greatest tree at the wood's black heart served as perch for a great masked crow. Cool. I really need more expeditions. With any luck, the notoriety will just fade away. Healed my health. Okay. The evidence has been destroyed. And I have another raw profit. I have a bunch of these guys ready to get rid of evidence. Okay. So, let's see if I can get rid of this notoriety. Meanwhile, expedition. Let's see. We prepare for the descent. We bring rope, tools, light. We arm ourselves against anything down there that may yet move. Alright, so while I'm doing that, is there anything else I should do? Grind there. Yeah, that's about all I need to do right now. I could paint something. Alright. Expedition continues. Restlessness. The watchman will lend virtue to our lamps, that they will show us the perils to avoid, probably. The watchman will clear our sight. Okay, good. Back to the Mansus. Forbidden Epic. Epic. Good. I guess we'll do that again. All right. Maybe I should just do all the notoriety. All right. My notoriety is gone. Excellent. So, the guy cannot touch me now. If I'm lucky, he'll go through and everything will be over with by the time the expedition ends. Okay, we got past that thing, and now we do this thing. Good. Back to the dream world. Forgotten Chronicle. Good. Try it again. We're down to 53 funds. That's still a lot. This guy should just go in and get out quickly. Because he's not going to find Mystique or Notoriety. What are we doing here? Our strength is matchless. The dead are pale as inverse shadows. They move like cobwebs in a breeze. Almost certainly they can't stand before us. We'll send them mumbling back into the shadows of the wood. That's, I've got 10 edge. So. Okay, he has not found anything. Good. When the dead return to us, they use what matter they can if their bodies are gone. Dust, rust, cobwebs, scraps, and tatters. Now that we've broken them, these tatters are all that remain. Good. Fascination. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. Fascination is moth. No, let's use it. Why not? Okay. Now then. Just need this. Okay. He didn't find anything. Dorothy, you do your thing. We're gonna find the treasures of Keglin Scratch. Once a lady, the air is stale, and dust sifts worryingly down from the rock above, but the dead lie still. This chamber, with its chalked figures and ancient stains, looks promising. In a lead-lined sarcophagus lies the skeleton of a woman. She wasn't buried here. It looks like she crawled in to die. Something has happened to the shape of her skull, pushing out the jaw like the muzzle of a beast. Scraps of rotting linen swathed her bones. Treasures lie among the remains of her clutching hands between her ribs. Okay. I got money. I got the cracked, wildering mirror. A deep crack runs across the shimmering metal. A forge-aspected follower could repair it with sufficient resources. Bied's blade. A cut from this blade will not cease bleeding until the wound is healed. One account has it that Bied was a knife-collecting surgeon highwayman in 18th century Toulouse. Another claims Bied is only the bastardization of an Arabic word for mosquito. That is an 8-edge tool. That's pretty good. But not really useful to me right now. Yeah, I got a lantern thing. Okay, good. Let us sell this. That's nice. I wanted some books. I didn't get any books. All right. Let's do another expedition. All right, as soon as the thing is done. As soon as the thing is done, we'll do another expedition. All right, got a little bit of money. Good. Gladwin Lake. Okay, Gladwin Lake. Beneath the surface of the lake, or in some cliff side nook, perhaps some relics remain for us yet. What is this lake? Beneath the stark slopes of the fells, the mist-wreathed surface of the lake waits. There was a twin altar here before the Romans came, and a legend of a serpent who was sent to defile that altar. A serpent. Okay. Grinding this. Good. Uh-oh. She did not do the thing correctly. Restlessness. All right. I really need... Well, I really need to upgrade these guys to Tarantellists so they do better. But I just can't do it. I can't do it because I would need... Well, I need better lore. All right. What's the obstacle? Younger sister. The mother of ants was born among serpents. She has so very many younger sisters. It can be defeated in battle, or it will respond to the mother's power. Well, we got Edge of 10. That should do it. Oh, let's not do that. We got Restlessness. Let's paint. Good. All right, how are my followers doing against the giant snake? I'll see that in a minute. Right now we're in the Mansus. Forbidden Epic, yes please. Woo, okay, Forbidden Epic. Our strength is matchless. Yep. That just means I've got 10. So it should work. Good. I'm about to get sick. All right. Leo helped me get rid of my notoriety. Good. The serpent struggles. The serpent rolls and roars. Its death throes shake the earth, but it's dying. We will pass. Yikes. Okay. Vitality. Let's fend off our sickness with exercise. Treasures lie before us. All right, Clovette, you get another shot. All right, nobody's going to show up looking for me. All right, got vitality, got contentment. Where's my affliction? Here it is. Okay. The chapel root. There are ruins beneath the water, just beneath at wading depth. The lake has risen a little in all these years, but not enough to keep us out. The things we do for arcane knowledge. I'm not getting any books, though. I see a bunch... I've been getting a bunch of items. I want books. Oh, I did get books. Okay. The chapel crypt is flooded, and the water soupy with old corpse matter. Ew. But last, we bring up a wax-sealed coffer. 18th century? No older than that. Let's see what's within. Notoriety. Well, that's of course. Witch-kissed oil. Yes. That is just what I needed. Also books. Those indignities perpetrated by the deceitful fraternity of obliviates. This book is as famous for the near incoherent fury of its tone as for the knowledge it contains, in Latin. The Orchid Transfigurations, Volume 3, a 16th... I can speak, I promise. A 16th century alchemical fever dream. attributed to Robert Flood, frequently banned for the disturbing allure of its illustrations. This is in the original Latin. Okay. You know what? I want to read that one first. Good. Got some books, but this witch-kissed oil. Okay. That is useful. Right. For the moment, let's just... Alright, let's try to find another expedition thing. What I want to do is I want to get... I want to paint. Wait, is that going to work? It should work. It should work. Yeah, this should work. This should work fine. Okay. Yeah, this should definitely work. All right. She got rid of my notoriety. Good. Now I can do that. All right. We're going to paint. Well, our inspiration is heart lore. While I'm doing that, I'm going to hand in my commissions. And they give me mystique, which might help. Paints. Witch-kissed oil. What? Oh, you're kidding me. It's not the paint. It's just an ingredient. Man. Oh, now I'm making esoteric art that's going to give me notoriety for no reason. Okay. Whatever. That's annoying. I really wanted that. All right. Fermier Abbey. Robert Fermier spent much of his unsavory fortune on the endowment of this monumental, forest-crowded abbey. The monks dislike visitors. Their ways are not exactly orthodox. They celebrate a certain harvest festival with unsavory vigor. That's 2 times you used unsavory in the description. All right. This book will help me. A long dialogue between the Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm describes the ways in which both mountains and storms end and the precautions they use against those ends. Both mountains and storms end. Interesting. Let's trade this in for money. Basically, if the detective arrives, we're just going to have so much notoriety, so much mystique, he's never going to get to the notoriety. That is the idea, at least. It doesn't always work. But it's worth a shot. Exceptional work. I got 1 funds for that. A lot of contentment. A bunch of notoriety. And Poppy gave me more of that stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try doing that again. Maybe I can generate more mystique. Why not? I don't want to use notoriety here. Let's just paint a portrait of Clovette. All right. Oh, my Spintria is... shouts of excitement. People love the Spintria. All right, you're going to do that thing. That's fine. But we must use the knife, said the lion-throned one. The noose, the flame, the waking word, against those who have passed the 3-valve door. And so none may pass. That is our law and the law of the sun. A thunderous secret. Really? It was just Level 1 lore? Well, this will actually help, but it's going to take a while. So. Yeah, good. We're going to upgrade the heart lore. We have this notoriety and a bunch of mystique and various bits of contentment. Maybe I should have done something with that, but a lot of mystique and a little bit of funds. I only used one passion, which means I was kind of phoning it in. But sometimes you do what you got to do. Let's do that one more time. A little bit more mystique. Come on. Passion, passion, mystique. Mystique. Did I get much contentment? I got 2 contentment. That's interesting. Leo. Okay. We're upgrading that. That's fine. Let's go back and grind this thing. Man, witch-kissed oil. Although... Huh. Can I upgrade her to a Tarantellist by using the witch-kissed oil? Oh, I can! Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I don't even care if the oil goes away. I used it for a good cause. Alright, she wants it... Oh, I should sell this stuff for money. What do you want? Provides glimmering or use a sanctuary. I've been doing a lot of painting recently, so we have glimmerings. Good work. 3 funds. Bunch of mystique. Okay. Auction's complete. As long as I can get or... Alright, it looks like the notoriety's just gonna run out, which would be ideal. Okay. A disciple to a Tarantellist. Forgotten Chronicle. Yes, please. All right. Okay. By the pine and the knife, by the drum and the circle, I pledge myself to lead the dance that does not end. This is my service, but in the end, it is only the dance that I serve. Clovette, a Tarantellist. Clovette is always in motion. She laughs easily. Her smile is the crescent at the edge of the moon. Can I use her to... No, I can't. All right, no problem. So that will help. Also, my peeps want more commissions. Sell that thing. Get rid of the restlessness. Commission Grail. All this mystique, man. Lantern. More restlessness. In a minute. Heart commission. Words that walk. Yes. Was there something else I wanted to study? No. Let's upgrade this. I've got glimmerings, right? I do. Restlessness. More money. I'm up to 80. Winter commission. All right. We're doing well. We're doing well. Let's go back to that place. Let's try to find another expedition on the continent. Got rid of restlessness. Now we do it again. Good. See how I can speed run this. Well, this upgrading lore is always time consuming. Very time consuming. What do I need? Glimmerings. Good. Find sites to explore. Back to the dream world we go. Subtle rupture. No thank you. Fascination. Not what I wanted. Especially because it just got grabbed by the fascination thingy. But I believe the fleeting reminiscence can take care of that. We'll just keep it around for a moment. Chateau Ravelin. The favorite stories of the Comte de Ravelin claim they descend from the first Sun King. Other stories have them prowling the forest in wolf shape. They are long gone. Their rotting chateau remains. Not all its malignities have been uncovered. Those guys appear in Book of Hours. I mean, that's not surprising. It's the same world, so what was I doing here? I was trying to preserve fleeting reminiscence. Let's wait just a bit, and... Alright. Fleeting reminiscence should get rid of fascination. Good. Sold the painting. Got some contentment. Now. So he's going to do... Alright. So there's like a 1 in 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a 1 in 9 chance he's going to grab notoriety. If it were 3 seconds... Alright, we'll see how this goes. Oh, for crying out loud, really? 1.8 seconds left? You are... very annoying. You are an annoying little detective. Well, therefore, I will... I will grab a raw profit. Once I get a fleeting reminiscence, I'll grab a raw profit. Or a restlessness. I could use restlessness. So all I need is either a fleeting reminiscence or raw profit. Foreman House. Philip Foreman, the helminthologist and antiquarian, did all his best work here at the family home until the day his subjects escaped. The infestation was destroyed, but Foreman, they say, walks the halls to this day, guarding his library in his shame. A helminthologist. The helminthes are worms, so we're probably talking about worms. Worms in this game are bad. They're very bad. So, yeah. Right, what else can we do? Alright. We can do commissions. Just so we'll have them around. Excuse me. Alright, upgraded my heart lore. Do it again. Tentative evidence. Man, that is annoying. Back to the dream world we go. Forgotten Chronicle. Yes. Good. Study the lore unceasing. That's fine. Oh, I got a fleeting reminiscence. Where did that even come from? I don't know, but I've got it. So. I'm going to get restlessness. Right? I think that's what this does. Let's wait for that. And let's do a lantern commission. My stack of reason here somewhere. Right. Come on. Glimmerings. Got it. Oh, glimmering. It wasn't restlessness, it was glimmering. Okay. Yeah, cool. No problem. Back to the mantis. Erudition, a lesson learned. I don't care. Cool. Back to the Mantis we go. I need... Yes. Raw profit. Put that over there. Summon a raw profit. No. This. And this. And Neville. Neville, get over here. What do we need now? Oh. Practical experimentation. Risk your health or use a prisoner. Well, I got a lot of health. So, we'll see how that goes. Practical experimentation on heart lore. Don't care about that. Go back there. Right, yes. Tentative evidence. I got a raw profit. Good. Let's get a spare. He's not going to find anything. Yes. Because... So the thing is, if he finds notoriety, he turns it into tentative evidence. If he finds notoriety and tentative evidence, he turns it into damning evidence. And if he finds damning evidence, you get a game over. I believe that's how it works. Geminate invocation. All right. All right, I want to upgrade that one more time. I need, well, I'm going to need a glimmering. This glimmering's going to run out. All right, let's find more sites on the continent. Fascination, not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, let's, I've got this other book. We can translate it and maybe even read it. So that should work. All right, I got 2 raw profits. I have 2 raw profits, and this guy is doing a thing with the evidence. Meanwhile, let's write the commission. And I've got affliction. Okay. So, just tentative evidence. Good. You guys, get rid of that evidence for me. Oh, I got a glimmering now. That's good. I need more vitality. Yeah, cool. What did I find? The Key Hunter's Garret. Vienna is one of those few cities which has the same name in every history, although adepts know it as the White City, or perhaps the City of the White. In a snowy street, in a crooked house, in a high and rattling attic, we've learnt that an eccentric hunter of imaginary keys has established a tiny trove of odd books. Imaginary hunter of imaginary keys is something you can do in this world. Let's do that again. All right, we translated the text. That's good. Do we want to read it? Maybe. Not quite yet. Let's try. Oh, well, all right. Okay. As soon as I get finished with this, I can upgrade the heart lore. Upgrade heart lore. Also need to get rid of restlessness. Paint. Good. Affliction. Got to get some vitality to get rid of that. But it's got 160 seconds left, so that's not a big deal. How's my minion doing? Yes! No more evidence! All right. Now I'm going to go on an expedition. The Vanderschaft Collection. A cramped little museum in a provincial town, long closed to the public since an outbreak of peculiar rapture in the room where they keep the pressed flowers. Only the very curious would ever pay attention to the place and its close-worded storeroom of ill-omened treasures. Cool. All right, where should we go? Did I... Oh, yeah, that's right. Crowkiss Hill. The ancient tribes reserved this resting place for one who, by the end, in service to a certain merciless hour, was more scar than man. They sealed the entrance with binding songs and mortared blood. Okay. Which people do I... Okay. Tristan and Layla. The one who came here before us had marked the door on the hillside. And here it may yet be, but it is sealed, besides, with stone and binding spell. That's why we got the Forge people. They're going to perpetrate some forgery. All right. Painted to get rid of restlessness. Exercise to get vitality and get rid of the affliction. Intuition. Glimmering. Glimmering. Okay. Fleeting reminiscence. Restlessness. All right. Let's go back to the Mansus. Expedition continues. A warded door. An engineer or an adept has ensured this door will not open easily. Forge or knock will defeat it. Restlessness. Should paint to get rid of that. Oh, I'm going to get an extra vitality, too. That's cool. Paint. Restlessness. I almost feel like... You know, I wonder what this game would be like if it were actually like... like Factorio. You could put belts in between these things so that, you know, every time you get a restlessness, it goes into here and gets painted. I wonder. All right. That's going to help me get rid of that. How are you guys doing? Our tools are ready. We should be able to penetrate this warded door. Nose itches. All right, what do you need? Risk your health or use a prisoner. All right. Heart lore is serious stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have... Why did I do that? I need to... Okay. That's fine. We can handle it. We got more vitality. We got some restlessness. Back to the dream world we go. Forgotten Chronicle. Yes, that's good. Forgotten Chronicle. Now we heal the affliction. And... Alright. That's doing okay. Treasures lie before us. Clovette, do your thing. I've sold a painting. Excellent. Let's get another painting. You're doing okay. All sorts of stuff. The Warrior's End. It's almost possible to stand upright in this place, but the air is foul and our lamps burn low. Here's the Warrior King staked out on the funeral stone, his bones smashed to keep him from walking. The orbits of his skull are bound with bronze. I've upgraded my heart lore. Formulae vigilant. One who watches does not sleep. One who sleeps watches not. One who watches does not sleep. One who sleeps watches not. Yeah. That's 10. More restlessness. Healed my health. Okay. Right. Can I do... I don't think I can upgrade... I'll have to check. Let's go ahead and read this book. Those indignities perpetrated by the deceitful fraternity of oblivions. 58! That they did claim inheritance of the traditions of the House of Lethe, but they have disregarded both its most sacred and its most beautiful ceremonies where they are not found convenient. 59! Somebody had a lot of stuff they needed to get off their chest. He had a lot of grievances there. Okay. Restlessness. She's trying to get rid of notoriety. Good. That got rid of that restlessness. Oh, a piebald pigment from the crushed wings of rare lepidopterans. Lepidopterans are, of course, moths. Painting black or painting white, this is the stuff that'll see you right. I could paint the moth painting. I don't necessarily have a reason to, but I could. Bone flute. Its sound will cease. That's a 4-winter tool, but I don't really need one because I've got the Elegabalin manacles. The Book of the Centipede. In the mid-1860s, one Madame Yi presented an entertainment based, she claimed, on this book. Written in Greek. Okay. Meteoric bullet. Teenite iron bullets are occasionally dug from the skeletons of unusual little beasts. Across Europe, the Middle East, and India, someone has been hunting monsters. That's a tool. It's a 4 tool. Interesting. An icy atmosphere. That's not good. That's going to become dread if I don't do something with it. Well, maybe I can use that to summon something. We'll see. Right. I'd like to do another expedition. Well, let's search out another expedition location. Oh, it's my detective friend. Whew, all right. Clovette got rid of the notoriety. That's just what I needed. 6 winter. All right, good. Now I can go back and do another expedition. Now I share the right that the order used to summon a collision spirit. In clear defiance of the Lethian tradition, they did not offer Knock lore with a winter initiate and a Malleus imperative, but rather winter lore with a Knock initiate and the Malleus. It is not to be born. Guys, it's more flexible than that. Right of the Watchman's Sorrow. I already had that. But he did give me an Operation the Declining Sun. Yes. Good. All right. All right. So, now we might get a little tricky. Okay, hold on. I got to check. Can I get him to a Tarantellist. We're at 15. We're at 19. Huh. Okay. That's 4. Okay. All right. I would like to upgrade this a little bit more. I could do it if I had 10 winter. I've only got 8 winter. What do I subvert to make winter? Edge? Grail? Is it edge? I think it's edge. Subvert the lore of the knife. I will meditate on the triumph of patience. This will create winter lore. That edge becomes winter. That winter gets upgraded and becomes, well, I'm going to lose that lore. That's annoying. I want another. All right, let's go for more. Let's go on another expedition. Meanwhile, let's read this thing. I got to translate it first. Translate it first. Yeah. All right, go ahead and do the thing. A chilly atmosphere. 2. This will become... Oh, you know... All right. Okay. Let's preserve this for a moment. What could I do with winter? I think a collision, right? That gives me contentment. The unnumbered stones. Megaliths placed in obsessive inerrant rows by priest castes long dead. Time has long erased the original bloodstains, but on moonless nights, the locals supplement what remains. Hidden chambers might guard hidden treasures. You found all the expeditions on the continent, though you can find and visit the stones several times. Okay, found all these purple ones, so I don't need these anymore. Forgotten Chronicles. Okay. I'm going to see if I get fascination. Right. I'm going to see if I get fascination. And I'm going to preserve the chilly atmosphere for a bit. Oh, but, well, yeah, I want to go on an expedition. Let's go on an expedition. Gware Inn. Gware Inn. Tristan and Isabet. I got 70 money. We can reserve rooms at the inn easily enough, but we can expect the locals, if they divine our intentions, to turn nasty. And if the library is still there, it will be well hidden. All right, preserve the chilly atmosphere. All right, I want to see what happens with the Mansis visit. Okay. Translation. The centipede always found her way into the dark places. When she was punished for it, she reacted badly. In the Mansis, as in Mia. Right. Erudition. That was pointless. Okay, this chilly atmosphere... collision? Can I do a collision? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. There's a warded door. Tristan and Valcian can take care of that one. All right, let's go back. Against the Watchers, a likely deception. Awake, they're upon us. That way, quickly. Wait, do you need more people? A powerful deception. Yes. The river runs through the sands, out of myth and into legend. The painted river runs the other way. One is barred to the centipede now, but she finds ways back in sometimes. A forgotten chronicle. Not what I needed, but that's okay. So we have some Forgotten Chronicles. Let's go ahead and upgrade them. We may need more glimmerings. What are you doing? A rebellious spirit. All right. Sending it home. Okay. What do we got? Forgotten Chronicle. Well, yeah, that's okay. I can always upgrade those. How are you doing? We'll pass in silent secrecy. That's good. Alright, so that thing went home and it became dread. Alright, well, yeah. The thing became dread. Are we going to hit? No, we got notoriety. Terrific. That shouldn't be a problem, though. What should I do to get rid of dread? Let's try summoning something. Oh. The percussagant, merciless and merry. Heart will bring it. Edge will constrain it. Okay. Are we going to need a glimmering? I am going to need a glimmering. I have to make sure it doesn't run out. Back to the Mansus. Preserve glimmering. Alright, how are you doing? Will almost certainly shatter this warded door. Cool. A rising heat. I don't care about that. Oh, I summoned the percussagant. The percussagant. It loves the sistrum shiver. It loves the thrum of the tympanos. It recalls with fondness the flaying of Marcius, and so it will not stop dancing. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, I may be able to do something clever with that. Provide glimmering. There we go. Good. So, I may be able to do something clever. Formulae Vigilant. Yes. No. What? I can't use a summoned monster? I summoned this monster just to make this ceremony perfect for you. No. Ingredient, influence, or tool. Maybe once it goes away, it'll become an influence that I can use. Alright, well, we will see. Let's do the Winter Commission. Why not? Great on oil. Yep. Back to the Mansus. Forbidden Epic. Very much so. Alright. I'll do it again. Okay. How are you doing? Treasures lie before us. All right. Now. Good. So he's going to go away. Treasures lie before us. And my Tarantellist is going to do the thing. The White Library. This room is bleached and quiet. The chairs are pale wood. The table is topped with white marble. A low draft blows through the ill-fitting sea-facing casement. In winter, it must be insupportably cold. A white-painted glass case holds a shelf of books wrapped oddly in coils of copper wire. Why would you wrap the books in copper? There was another thing where the guy's corpse was bound in bronze. Maybe that's a thing. Okay. So I have commissions solved. I can hand those in whenever I want. Back to the manse as we go. Forgotten Chronicle. All right. Some of the books are exotic 18th century pornography. Others are botanist journals. Some, however, have value for our studies. A yellowing note touched into the spine of one reads, "Watch for me, JC." Okay. Okay, Gildersleeve's Latin grammar. I don't need that, because I already have studied Latin. Let's sell that. Minimal value. The Concursum Diaries. The diaries of the explorer and murderer Lars Westergren. He's unhelpfully translated them into Phrygian for privacy. Yeah, I can't speak Phrygian yet. I wonder, how do I... there is a way to... Well, obviously there are ways to figure out how to speak Phrygian. But there's something I need Grail 10. I need Grail 10. Forge 2. Oh. Wait. I might be able to do it. If I had, let's see, tool, influence, lore. Tool, influence, lore. Tool, influence, lore. Wait. Grail. Oh, wait. Tool, ingredient, lore. Oh, I don't have Rite of the Seas feasting yet. Influence, lore, tool. We have right of the map's edge. Right of the map's edge. Grail. Influence. Instrument. Did I get this wrong? Wait. Okay, so wait. Let's check check the thing. If I have Grail 10 and Forge 2, so I almost have it. I just need Grail a little bit more. How do I upgrade Grail? Moth? Yes. Oh, I could do that. Okay. All right. That's a plan for something to do. The Shaven Lock Tantra, also known as the one who has shaven his hair. This, the story goes, is the lore that even the shape-shifting Veneras rejected. That's in Sanskrit. On Matthias, the amethyst imago, loss. The diagrams and illustrations, even across the centuries, are elegant, hypnotic, occasionally erotic. In Aramaic. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. She teaches Sanskrit. This guy teaches Aramaic. I should do that. I should get him to teach me Aramaic. Excuse me. And she teaches Greek. And he teaches Latin. And she does not teach anything. Oh, just as a note, this is interesting. Apparently, when the Kickstarter was happening, there was one guy who did a big pledge, and he asked for his name to be in the game, and he said he'd just been married, and it would be cool if you could put me and my wife in the game. And so Alexis Kennedy came up with this whole story. There are 3 books, Matthias and the Amethyst Imago. And it's It's bittersweet. It's not totally a bad ending, but it's not totally a good ending either. I mean, it's interesting, but I think it's told in 3 books. Alexis Kennedy is like, well, now I've set the precedent. If you get married and you pledge to my Kickstarter, I'll do something for you. It's in Aramaic, though. I gotta learn Aramaic. Those who do not sleep. A few scene text attributed to the mystic Broadnax. So, I can do that. That's obviously heart. Okay. Percussagent. As long as we get rid of the notoriety, we're good. And I would like to... Okay. So the 2 Forgotten Chronicle became 1 Forbidden Epic. So, this, Fusine. I know Fusine. Good. And that guy... Auction. A total lack of interest. Okay, nobody cares. Uh-oh. I did not get rid of notoriety. Alright. Let's try that one more time. I need this notoriety gone, Glovette. Okay, what am I doing? Alright. That sold for like $5 or something. I didn't get any appreciable sum of money for it. The sister and witch were born in 2 wombs, one poor, one rich, across the sea. The sister was stronger in the aspect of heart, and so their survival was assured. The witch was stronger in the aspect of grail, and so they were not satisfied. Kill your rumor, I don't care. Is that going to be a fleeting reminiscence? Nope, just goes away. Trembling airs. The toes tap, all's brisk and well. Alright. Back to the Mansis. Okay, she got rid of the notoriety. That's what I needed. We'll get rid of restlessness. All right. Let's hand in the things, and let's go on another expedition. When the sister and witch came from the west, the Red Grail permitted their ascension, but then grew jealous of their power. It lured a great musician into the ranks of its names, and caused him to be reborn from blood as a heart hour, so that the Grail might maintain dominion there also. But its victory is not assured. Formulae vision. Oh, right at the sea's feasting. That's good. This rite calls upon the witch and sister to close the gap between what is and what might be. Sounds like something Yukari would do. The adept pours or hurls an offering into water. Preferably, but not essentially, the sea. Good. Let's go ahead and do something else. Wait. Alright, hold on a minute. Hold on. Now I've got money. Study Aramaic. Yes. Good. This will be sufficient. I'll listen carefully. Now I got Aramaic, just out of nothing. And let's hand in these commissions. Good. And let's go on an expedition to Karasham? Sure. Karasham. Karasham, 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 Karasham. Oh. Well. Karasham has a thing that is dangerous. Let's go somewhere else instead. Let's go to Orthos Wood. And it's a dark wood that sounds like something our moth people can handle. In the black heart of Orthos Wood, we might find the tree where the masked crow met its peers. But the forest itself is a peril, and the cannibal clans who live there another. Yikes. Okay. Alright. Let's give Poppy what she wants. Oh, I'm not going to be able to sell these thingies. Well, that's okay. I'll wait until after the expedition is over to sell them. That was pointless. Let's do it again. Okay, good. Restlessness. Now, what was I was going to do a thing to learn Phrygian. Although, possibly I can't. Right of the Seas Feasting? I need Grail, Forge, and Knock. Alright, it's not going to work with Rite of Seas Feasting. Map's Edge. 6. Summon one of the name emanations of the Red Grail. Azim may enter only where the Grail's power is strong, and it will choose to enter only when invoked with the Forge, with which it has flirted so often. Azim. Now we're summoning something really weird. I hope it doesn't produce notoriety. I don't think it does. We'll call upon the moth who seeks among the trees of the wood. The wood beneath the mantis is darker even than this place. The moth will guide our footfalls. Success is very likely. Okay, if you got 10 moth, you can usually take care of that. The language of the visions of Amram, of the book of Daniel, and of the account of Kanishk at the spider's door. Now I know Aramaic. Good. And I can give this guy his commission. And I can even translate the book. Nice. Good. Fascination. Suboptimal. Alright. We'll get rid of fascination quickly. Azim! So many rich aromas, like a feast upon the air, but first and mostly, blood. Azim! Azim, the second thirstly. Change me, change me, change me harder. Now my turn. It makes me shiver in ickiness just to say that. Alright. We got Azim. Azim is this huge thing. It's got 12 Grail and 12 Edge. But, all I'm going to do is ask it to teach me a language. Why not? Sure. Oh, I've got a bunch of... Why did I get all... Oh, I got the Mystique because I handed in all the contracts. That might be a problem. How are we through... The light through the trees. There's something up ahead. We've made it through the forest. See if we can clear out some of this Mystique. But we really just have to wait for it to go away. The expedition continues. You know, that wasn't even... Begin the translation of the text. Alright. Text has been translated. An account of an occult romance. A certain Para, son of Aaron, claims to have written this in a single day and a single night as part of his initiation into the Damascene branch of the House of Lethe, that tight disciplined order of immortals who reject their past and future. So anyway, Azim. Study Phrygian with the tutor. Phrygian, the great mother's tongue. Of course. If you have enough Greek, I guarantee that the experience of learning Phrygian will be very pleasant. Since you ask, I do know Greek. My Greek will serve as a foundation. I'll learn everything I can. Alright. I got vitality. I can cure my affliction. How are you guys doing? Against the Watchers, a powerful deception. Good. She's doing that thing. That's like that. Okay. Got Dread. Should I try for... Flooding Dread? Flooding Mystique instead? Maybe I could. Well... That doesn't seem to always work. Well, we'll just wait for it to run out. Affliction. Vitality. Cured. The Watcher's confusion. Well, that didn't do anything. Alright. Herodotus tells a wild story of a pharaoh who discovered the Phrygian language was the first spoken by humans. He was wrong, of course, it was Vac, but everyone enjoys the story. Scholar Phrygian. The Phrygians worshipped the Great Mother, who we call the Grail. Theirs was the land in which the Sisterhood of the Knot was born, and this is the tongue in which the Thunderskin pleaded at his ascension. Good. I know Phrygian. And this is in Phrygian? That's in Sanskrit. Something was in Phrygian. This one was in Phrygian. That's right. Okay, so I can read all this stuff. But what I'd really like to do is do this. Upgrade this. And it can be a little tricky. But... yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be the highest... Is it the highest lore? I'm not sure. I can't remember how many levels there are. So, Azim, you did pretty well. That's all I need from you tonight. Maybe I can keep Azim around and send them on a mission. I don't know. Anyway. For now, I don't really care. Alright. Let's see if we can do this thing. The memory of crows. This is the great oak where the masked crow once roosted. Lightning has split it from head to heart, and the tree is charred and rotting. It squirms with finger-length worms. Something glints dully in the swarm of dead roots. I may need to preserve this glimmering. Alright. Healed my health. I need a glimmering. There we go. There it goes. Perfect. The memory of crows. A root coils around an egg of lead the size of a child. Perhaps it was plated with another metal once, but the weather has removed all trace of any coating. After a struggle, the halves of the egg come apart to reveal its contents. Okay, I got Lethe. A dark and syrupy liquor, favored in unnamed forest villages. The tongue of the eye, and now we begin. Forget your name and forget your skin. That's a moth ingredient. It's not a pigment. I have the pigment already. In the mountains that's upon the plain, there may not be a path where none has passed. A work by Nenagala of Lagash. This is in Vac. Before gods arose from blood, before ever apes stood upright, this was the language heard in the house of the sun. So I can't read that yet. That's going to be tricky. I'm missing a language. There's Vac, and there's something else. I can't remember. Whatever. Whispering amulet. It knows what I desire, or I imagine that it does. Interesting. It's just a little tool. It's got moth and grail. Okay. What else did I get? Dabbled mask. We're getting a lot of moth stuff in this. I mean, yeah, in the forest where the moon couldn't go, the boughs of the trees were woven together like bandages or lovers. The moon might change herself to an ant or to a bird or to her sister, but the forest would not yield to her penetrations, no matter her caresses. One day we came with our scissors, and we severed the branches until the moon and the blood dappled the rotting leaves on the forest floor. Anyway, Moth 8 tool. So, how are we doing with notoriety? Probably not good. Mystique. You're trying to grab Mystique. Alright, whatever. Okay. So let's go ahead and sell this. This may become tentative evidence. I don't really care. Well, let's just in the case it might work. Oh. Alright, yeah, no problem. Azim is about to be unsummoned. A challenge, obsessive research. Surrender your reason, which may occasionally be permanently damaged, or use a library, or use a never know skill. Well, I have a library. It's amazing what a library will let you get away with. Passion, reason. So long, Azim. I enjoyed your time here. Azim is sulking. Azim will be fine eventually. So, you can't summon Azim again while it's sulking. Oh, lots of money for that. Spintria. Let's get rid of this one. That will give me restlessness. I'm getting rid of Mystique, which doesn't really matter. Sold that one. Got rid of that. Restlessness. Okay, so. Practical experimentation. Risk your health or use a prisoner. Good, I guess. Okay. Dread. Alright. Little bit of money. Do you need a condition? A commission? You do need a commission. Oh, you know what? I found all the level 6 ones. Now we have to start looking for even other ones. Locations in the land beyond the forest. Those stories that have been forbidden are the ones most apt for us to read. William Gore. You want a commission on Lantern. You want a hard commission. Got rid of that. You want a knock commission. Okay. Does writing them give me a Mystique? I don't know. Commission, Grail, very substantial. Reason and passion. Okay, the lore unceasing. Velvet charm. The velvet always answers no, but we can shelter in that no like beasts in the crook of a tree. 12. Now, can I exalt these guys? 17. I need 4. Maravine Idol? Yes! Now I can make them Tarantellists. Let's go ahead and translate something. Now I can make you a Tarantellist. Notoriety is going to vanish. That's good. Okay. An unusual vessel. I find an unexplained reference to Hebe in my research, and my attention is diverted. What is Hebe? A woman? A place? A name of an hour? Grail Commission. Yes. Leo. Leo will preserve at all costs. He will not cease. Dorothy. Let's make you even more powerful. Sure. Let's study that. There are map legends. There are maps of legends. And there are legends of maps. Aspects of the Mantis subsist in all of these, in much the same way that you find water in a swamp and in a cup and in the sky. It sounds like it almost makes sense. All right, we're doing well. Let's do the knock commission. Hebe is a ship. In fact, many ships have borne that name over the centuries. All of them have provided transport and accommodations to those who know something of the invisible world, and none of them show up in shipping records. But I've learned that the steamer Hebe Stanton is docking soon in a grimy and unregarded port in the northern island. I could send someone to purloin unwatched occult luggage. The Hebe Stanton, a battered but surprisingly plush steamer, much used by actors fleeing scandal, by shy millionaires, by occult scholars who feel safer with moving water under them, and just once by the Lygia Club, who chartered the whole ship for the use of 7 cabins. Okay. Let's go ahead and go there. Why not? Let's send Leo. And, Tristan? It's rare for passenger vessels to visit the grim island where the Hebe Stanton is docking, but we can charter a fishing boat and trust the sea behaves. The real work of passing guards and doors will begin if we get on board. All right. Okay, I really want to do this expedition. Okay, and okay. When Dorothy moves, we hear the drum. When she speaks, we see the dance. Her determination is her shield and her weapon. Yes! I got powerful heart people. Westergren describes a series of expeditions into the Mantis. He focuses on the details of the experience, the colors, the vistas, the textures, rather than the practicalities. He does warn that the Mantis changes each year, although he assures the reader that the doors have been the same. Doors may close, but they never disappear. At least not while there have been mortals in the Mantis. We're like mice. Fenian Invocation. That is some high lantern lore. All right, let's study these books. All right. How are we doing, guys? All right. I got a knock thing. Let's do the lantern one. Back to the expedition. Storms rise for the Thunderskin and subside for the Sister. The right words should carry us safe across the sea. So in order to go sailing, you just need a little boat and the right magic words. Safe across the sea, wave lashed and sea spattered, sun scorched and salt stained, but here. Translated book. The Tantra speaks glowingly of those who are prepared to abandon their old self to seek a new and higher self. It warns that once the change has truly begun, past the third mark, a return to the old self is dangerous and painful. Okay. All right, did that commission. Let's get rid of restlessness. Let's send some more funds. Against the Watchers. Yes, we need Moth. Yes, a powerful deception. Whisper your secrets into the earth. Burn them in fire, scatter them in the sea. Still they will cling to your hair, the Tantra cautions. It provides an occult riddle that claims is sometimes the answer to the riddle of the Hunter's Gate. Ecdesius Parallel. Okay, more Moth lore. Let's study this one. The laws of the house forbade Matthias to love. The customs of the wood forbade the imago to remain. So he conjured her a final time when she had uncovered the shears of Alacapara. And she suffered him to cut the wings from her back so that she might remain. And he suffered her to cut the parts which hold man's seed, to keep them from the detestable act. This was love in all its blood and joy. We have cast out Matthias from the house. Like I was saying, not exactly a bad ending. I need more yeah, I'm going to get more vitality. Okay, the Watchers' confusion. Yes, we got past the Watchers. All right. Need more vitality. All right. Okay. There's only one more obstacle. We need Forge to get past it. That should help. Got an affliction. The right of the map's edge was given to us by the Vagabond. It is the right that Matthias used to summon the Amethyst Imago, but like many summoning rites, it could be used to conjure almost any entity, given the appropriate tool and the appropriate influence. Use it gently, in memory of the name the long who suffered these agonies that they might be joined. Right of the map's edge. Well, I'd found that already. It's my second favorite right. And I got more Moth lore. Yes, more Moth lore. We're going to get some... Okay. We're going to get some of that soon. Let's try upgrading Moth lore. Yeah, we should be getting more books pretty soon. Cure my illness with exercise. We call upon the Forge of Days, who will end all nights. Will almost certainly shatter this warded door. Okay. Where did I get these glimmerings from? I must have done them from the commissions, I guess. Bum, bum. Oh boy, now you're appearing. Provide a glimmering, good. Alright, so if this guy goes quickly, that should be fine. Treasures lie before us. Now's the time for my Tarantellists to do their thing. Bum 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 bum. cozy nest. There are few passengers on board. No wonder if this cheerless icy isle was the ship's destination. But there's at least one passenger. Someone who protected our cabin door with more than physical locks. They must have gone ashore. They might return at any moment. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, I did that wrong. Alright. Let's do a heart commission. Come on. Come on. Alright. Fascination or library? Library. Library! I choose you. We empty the luggage, upend the books to shake them, turn pictures to check the backs. We find clothes, tickets, maps, nothing out of the ordinary. Although there's a curious translucent material, like a sheet of snakeskin draped over a chair back. At last, when we slash the mattress to search its stuffing, we find a little collection of ivory scroll cases. All right, the Fire Circle Tantra. The one known extant copy of this Western Europe. Okay. This one I gotta read. The Fire Circle Tantra. The one known extant copy of this in Western Europe was stolen from the British Library in 1892. One Harvey Haddington confessed to the crime and claimed to have eaten it with butter and garlic in a moment of ungovernable whimsy. Now that is Moth right there. The Incandescent Tantra. Michael Blockley, the eccentric iron magnate, was fond of quoting from this tantra. Blockley died in a factory fire. The Ceaseless Tantra. The avant-garde choreographer Nicholas Carroll supposedly incorporated this tantra into his menacing ballets. How many ballets are menacing? I wonder. The Leonine Tantra. In the most notorious translation of the Leonine Tantra, Ashley Phillips is listed as the translator, but their existence is explicitly denied in the prologue. This confusion is characteristic of books which mention the Great Hooded Princes. Okay. A lot of books to deal with. Okay. So, if she can get rid of my notoriety, then we're in business. Then we can go somewhere else. Yes! All right. Where can we go? Wait. Yeah, let's go to Fermier Abbey. Fermier Abbey. Isabet, Porter, and some money. Fermier Abbey, folded into the forest like a jewel box smuggled in a green robe. If we can make it through the forest, we'll still have to face the monks. Alright, wrote a commission. We'll leave that there for a bit. We're at 60 funds. 60 funds. The expedition continues. Okay. I've upgraded my people to the highest level. Okay. My moth lore got upgraded. Let's try reading some of these. Let's do the Ceaseless Tantra. The wood beneath the mantis is darker even than its place. The moth will guide our footfalls. Success is very likely. Okay. Let's go ahead. We haven't done this in a while. Let's go back to the mantis. There's something up ahead. We've made it through the forest. Translation done. The Ceaseless Tantra is devoted mostly to warnings about the lively creatures called percussivants, but concludes with a chant which can be used to summon them. It observes that percussivants can be taught any dance, but they prefer only one. Forgotten Chronicle? Okay. Gonna have to spend some time upgrading those. The monks, a potent deception. We have brought here with us certain sacred texts, whose meaning is apparent only in moonlight. Restlessness. The monk's delusion. Faith is a double-edged weapon. These monks have great talent in the matter of believing, and so they have believed our lies. That which does not cease is not ceased. A waking chant. Okay, let's read some more. All this stuff has to be translated first. Okay, getting sick. Treasures lie before us. Dorothy, you can have a shot at this one. I've sold a painting. Wait, oh yeah. Physical labor to give me exercise. Beneath the boughs, the monks and their miseries lie behind us. Here in their chapel courtyard, a great yew rises beside a granite altar, lidded like a sarcophagus. What's within? Let's study this book. The Tantra describes elliptically the great hooded princes and the multitudinous ways in which they influenced wars against foreign invaders of the land of the Great River, although in a sense they were also invaders. That's a fairly complicated sentence. The Tantra describes elliptically the great hooded princes and the multitudinous ways in which they influenced wars against foreign invaders of the land of the Great River, although in a sense they were also invaders. I believe the idea is these guys are the Naga. They are snake people, and they lived in India, and they influenced wars against foreign invaders. So they tried to keep people from invading India. Of course, because there were several histories, there were several timelines that got weaved together. In some of those histories, India probably got conquered, and some it did not. I think. Beneath the boughs, the space inside the altar is filled with broken cups, every one painted red, every one scrawled with vile graffiti and otherwise befouled. The monks must have held great ceremonies of detestation and kept the remains as trophies. Buried among the cup corpses are other treasures. These guys seriously do not like cups. The Thirsting Tantra. C.G. Burial, the temperance campaigner, published elements of this in a pamphlet, which had to be withdrawn and destroyed after it became too popular. Rose pearl dust. Wait a minute. Is it? Oh, this is the pigment. Pearls are sacred to the witch and sister, especially those of this color. They've been used in protective rites, among others. Yes, I could do the heart painting. I don't necessarily need it. Well, actually, that is probably... Well, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. But I could do it just to be cool. Against the sisterhood of the knot and the foulness of their depraved customs, Hieronymus pseudo-hypnerom... All right. Hieronymus pseudo-hypnerotomachus. Hieronymus pseudo-hypnerotomachus wrote this furious screed about the sinister influence of the sisterhood on his own Church of the Unconquered Sun. The Tantra of Words. The entomologist Juliana Zawatowski eventually came to insist that this text was written by insects inhabiting a human skin. She never presented evidence for her claim. Excuse me. The Magus von Brandt's authentic and unique account of the true tongue of the true holy land of the Highmost. Written excitably and in some haste by a gentleman in the grip of transcendentalist enthusiasm, but nevertheless a useful guide to Aramaic. Well, I just went and I had the guy teach me Aramaic, so I don't need that. I can sell it, probably not for much. Okay. Is she going to get rid of my notoriety? Oh, I already had vitality. Why did I have vitality? I was doing something heart-oriented, and it pops some vitality. Oh, and I've also got this book over here, De Horis, Book 2, in Latin, a 19th century reprint by the indefatigable Nathan Darcy Evers of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Everybody got that? Okay. Right. Oh, I got some money for it. That's good. And she got rid of my notoriety. I can go somewhere else. Let's go to Foreman House. Well, let's go to the Key Hunter's Garret. Let's go to the Key Hunter's Garret. Keys and snakes are tied to knock. Once in Vienna, we hear that the key hunter has not been seen for many days. A local drunk insists that a great serpent entered the house to devour them. Certainly, the house is unlit and boarded up, and there is a reptile house smell. To be honest, I don't know what a reptile house smell is. I don't know what reptiles smell like. I have visited zoos where they have reptiles, but I don't know. Lions can be created. Not as children are created, nor as words are created, but as weapons are created. The great hooded princes learned to create lions from their spyings in the affairs of the hours, and not all lions now serve the golden general. The colonel's names. The colonel has been many things in many ages. He is blind, he is deaf, he cannot be wounded, he cannot be denied. His names are cunning as only the very old can be. That is some powerful edgelore. What's next? Forge. What I really want, if I'm going to do a forge ascension, I need a lot of forge aspect. So, I'm going to need, that's 6, and I have people that are 5. I don't even have any tools or ingredients yet. So I gotta find those. Can I do the, no. I don't think I can do the, the painting. I don't even have the pigment. What is the pigment again? The pigment is the bitter black salts. That's right. Bitter black salts. That's what I'm looking for the forge pigment to make the forge painting. Of course, if I get another forge tool, that's even better. The serpent's mouth is large enough to crouch in. Its tongue is the thickness of a man's shoulders, but almost certainly it will respect the power we bear. Dialogues with an entity called the Crucible Prince. The prince warns about the appetites of his mistress, the burning queen, and the peril of the naked desire she shares with the sun, but professes his loyalty nonetheless. That's right. There's somebody you can summon. The serpent's sorrow. It lowers its great head. Moisture seeps from its lidless eyes. Is it weeping? What does it remember of its eldest sister whose power we call upon? Okay, well that was the difficult part. The rest is just a door. Oh, here comes the detective. A right which changes is necessarily a right which destroys, but a great change requires a destruction of savage extent. Caledet's invocation. The names of the forge have all spoken these words. Forge 8. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's translate this book. What are we doing here? We call upon the beach crow who sees what is lost. We bear a great power of opening. We'll almost certainly find this hidden door. So, he's not doing anything. That's good. Faint lines in stone, a surface that yields to pressure. We found it. The hidden door moves with a grating shudder and a shower of dust. A grating shudder and a shower of dust. This volume deals mostly with the lionsmith, the tribune of scars, and their enmity. the Linesmith, the Tribune of Scars, and their enmity. The Tribune of Scars is also known as the Colonel. So the Linesmith and the Colonel have an enmity. All right. Clovette, see if you can get rid of the notoriety that's about to settle upon us. Ashes above. The room stinks of serpent musk and burnt paper. Someone has comprehensively destroyed all the records they could find. They've even scrubbed the walls clean. Cold ashes choke the fireplace. No trace of the poor soul who rented this place remains. A single corner of file-curled paper has survived the flames. In a shaky hand it reads, Lady K, green chalcedony, 3 lobes, spring leaves, and... But unexpectedly, in a suitcase beside the flames, a little trove of books survives. Whoever destroyed the Key Hunter's journal saw no need to burn these books. All right. The Irreproachable Traditions of the Society of the Noble Endeavor, in Latin. The ciphered journal of Alessandro Lacroce. Prince Alessandro Lacroce spent years in secret study of the tablets taken from the Fucine marches in central Italy. His work will allow you to read Fucine texts, but it's written in simple Latin cipher. You'll need to decipher it first. Well, I know Fucine already, so let's get rid of that one. Good. The Serenity of the Black Wood. An allegorical history of the House of Lethe, who it is here implied were inspired by the centipede. Sereno Blackwood is an occult alias to this day. On the Matter and the Deeds of Serpents. This was probably the Prophecies of Naga rendered into English and illustrated by William Midnight in Paris in the 1880s, but it shows a number of divergences from that text. It's certainly quite recent by the standards of VAC texts. Well, I can't read VAC yet. Okay. The Linesmith makes monsters to defeat the Tribune, but the scars of the Tribune are each a weapon. A knife's secret. Well, that was disappointing. Okay, this one. That one's Forge. I need more Forge. She's going to grab Notoriety. I got a little bit of money for that book that I didn't need. Oh. This is going to get Restlessness, which I can get rid of. And she's gotten rid of Notoriety. Excellent. Okay. Their endeavor was no less noble. A furious arcane conflagration which would refine them into something more than human. But such transformations are rare, and they often ended, less nobly, in ashes. Okay. I have been going for several hours. I think I'm going to stop here. As soon as this... as soon as I read this book, I'm going to stop. But thank you guys all for watching. This is one of my favorite games, as you can probably tell. Partridge claims to have identified consistent features among those who ascended. All of them had passed the stag door and were counted no. All of them spoke the Calidate invocation or a greater rite at the start of their ascension, and all of them were rich. I have all those things, but I need more. So, I'm going to stop there. And, yeah. Tomorrow, oh yeah, I got to schedule the streams. Tomorrow I'm going to stream Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. We're maybe a halfway through or a third of the way through one playthrough. It's probably going to do, take a little bit longer to get the game actually finally done. But also, this week, I'm probably on Wednesday, I'm going to stream something. Wait, is Wednesday Halloween? It's funny, I wanted to stream a whole bunch of spooky games, but I haven't had time. I'm probably going to do at least 1 or 2 more games before Halloween. Probably not do anything on Halloween, just so everybody can hang out and, you go to a Halloween party or whatever you guys do. Whatever. Yeah. So, I will schedule the Eternal Darkness stream tomorrow, and I think I'm going to schedule something for maybe Tuesday. But a surprise. Thank you all for watching. Am I going to raid into anybody? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's funny. Doobie 3D is streaming. Which is interesting. But for right now, there really isn't anybody that I know streaming. So I guess I'm just gonna stop here and not raid into anybody. So, thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your whatever.